Automatic tank calibration. At petrol stations, horizontal cylindrical steel tanks are used to store petroleum products. The tank is a measuring instrument that has a calibration table compiled during its manufacture process. The calibration chart is a document which stores correspondence between the fuel height in tank and its volume. The tank calibration chart is used for calculation of the fuel volume remaining in tanks, in tank deliveries registration, temperature compensated volume calculation, and so on. During operation, tanks tend to change their parameters due to various types of deformations and external influences. This may be tank body deformation, tilt, foreign objects getting inside. Therefore, during operation, the initial calibration chart of the tank becomes less and less reliable. The discrepancy between the actual fuel volumes and the volumes calculated using the calibration chart provided by the manufacturer results in the loss of a true accounting of the petroleum products. It leads to a necessity to periodically provide tank recalibration in order to create a new actual calibration chart, which matches the present tank state. In the conventional approach to tank recalibration, the tank must be emptied of the fuel. Then, it must be properly ventilated and cleaned, and a special procedure of filling and draining the tank with water is to be performed. After that, the wastewater must be correctly disposed. The overall procedure is quite expensive because it requires special equipment and the operations with the tank have to be stopped. This leads to leaving the whole filling station inoperable and may take up to several days out of service. The Technotrade company created the non-invasive automatic tank calibration procedure using the PTS2 forecourt controller to make the process easy and keep your tanks up to date with the correct calibration chart and without having to shut down the whole gas station. The PTS2 is a forecourt controller designed to regulate the filling station equipment, oil terminals, and fuel delivery trucks. It supports more than 200 brands of dispensers and ATG probes from various manufacturers. The PTS2 forecourt controller is able to perform automatic tank calibration without stopping the petrol station operation. Each tank's calibration chart is automatically calculated and adjusted through the tank operations. For this process, the PTS2 forecourt controller communicates with the both pumps and ATG probes installed inside the tanks. As the result of this process, the PTS2 forecourt controller forms and constantly adjusts the accurate calibration charts for each of the tanks, which suit their actual state and which are used for precise calculation of the fuel volume remaining in tanks, in tank deliveries registration, temperature compensated volume calculation, and other technological processes. Calculation and formation of tank calibration charts are performed automatically during the system operation using the results of measurements received from the ATG probes installed inside the tanks and from the fuel dispensers, which fill the fuel. Please contact us if you are interested in forecourt automation or have any questions. It would be our pleasure to assist you.